Alright, so boron carbide nozzles are now available for the HTMR gun. Several of you have asked this because you guys do dry blasting with aluminum oxide or whatever, or you blast 8 hours a day. So in that case, yes, boron carbide makes sense because the ceramic nozzles are an excellent value. They're low cost and whatnot, but they don't last long with an aggressive media. Okay, that's one of the drawbacks. However, this guy here, the boron carbide, you can buy like 13 of these nozzles for the cost of this one. Okay, so the boron carbide are pricey, but it is what it is. Also, I want to mention that this is not the same as the eBay nozzles you find for 20 bucks. I've talked to the vendor that makes these, and he's like, yeah, the ones on eBay are not manufactured in the same process. They're less dense, and they have about a third of the life. So you get what you pay for. These are really expensive nozzles, and it is what it is. But we got a great solution here because you can run ceramic or you can run boron carbide. Also, with boron carbide, you have to have the whole thing jacketed. Okay, so that's why I have designed this nut to completely house the boron carbide, because the last thing you want to do is hit it. It will shatter. I have dropped some boron carbide nozzles in the past, and they chip very easy. I've dropped a couple of these, handling them, and they don't break. That's why you can have them exposed. So it's just a different material. It's not as brittle as the boron carbide. Boron carbide is very strong, however, it is also very brittle. So anyway, so what I would recommend, I personally am not going to use boron carbide. I don't need to. Okay, for the amount of blasting I do, I just use the white nozzles, and I don't tend to use crazy aggressive media all the time. So for me personally, I'm just going to stick with the white nozzles, and if you're on the fence on which one to do, stick with the white nozzle for now. See how far you get, how much life you get before you spend the money on this setup, unless you do this day in and day out and you need the boron carbide. So that's just a couple of things. And then go ahead and remove this nut nozzle. Okay, so that's the 10 horse. There's an O-ring in here. Okay, the O-ring doesn't want to come out. That's fine. So there's an O-ring in here, and that is the same. Okay, and then for boron carbide, put your nozzle in, put that guy in, and there you go. That's how you convert it to. But anyway, if you want to buy these components, the link is in the upper right and in the video description, and that's pretty much it for this video.